Hello everybody, it's me, the Nutty Professor. I don't know how to switch from one camera front to back to front while I'm taping. So it's fine, you don't really need to see me. I am here at a Spoon and Fork Thai all-you-can-eat restaurant. Now that I know how to tape on my phone, another kind of werewolf has been unleashed. You can't stop me now. Now I'm going to be taking videos everywhere, you know. And I wouldn't really intend to come here. It's one of my favorite places. I have done podcasts before about how, not with actual footage, but I've talked about how I would come here to feed the werewolf, because the werewolf likes to feast on vegetarian and shrimp and sometimes even chicken, even though I'm supposed to be semi-vegetarian, but I do eat chicken occasionally. So I didn't intend to come here. I just came out to go to the bank machine, pick up some medication, do some stuff, and then I'm like, oh, they've got a nice patio here, and I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. Last time I came, it was only patio dining. So I come here, and the patio is closed, but inside there's lots of space, and the girl gave me a table for 4 entirely to myself, so I can spread out my mini hat and all my stuff and I've got my medication so I can take my diabetes meds after eating. And I was debating between the two, lemongrass and hot and sour. I think I've had both before. And the waiter, and I'm bringing both. But that's fine. It's all you can eat, and I can compare them. So I decided I might as well do a mini. So that's hot and sour. That's no, that's hot and sour. That's lemongrass. That's dynamite roll sushi with shrimp. That's mango salad. That's hot sauce, essential of course. And those are gyoza. You know, the dumpling thingies with vegetable. And that's the wasabi and the ginger, pickled ginger, and that's my sanitizer, which I'm going to keep doing in between courses. So I'm just beginning. Let's see how much we can eat. I have eaten in these places to the point of throwing up. At this very place, I came with friends a few years back and ended up throwing up in the parking lot. Try not to do that today. So pause. Let's eat. So far, so good. I think I just spit a piece of food onto my screen there. But anyway, between the two, they're both the soups are excellent. This is the hot and sour, and this is the lemongrass. I think I prefer the lemongrass. It's a little bit spicier. A little bit in Indian, you use the word katta. The translation of katta in English would probably be so lemony, bitter, bitter or sour. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check on that. But it's lemony. It's called lemongrass soup. It's supposed to be lemony, so it's got to be lemony, But it's good, And the gyoza was good. The dynamite shrimp, the sushi was good. The mango salad's already gone. So far, so good. I'm going to wipe the spit up food off my screen, and I'm going to keep eating here. Next round is green dragon sushi with avocado, cucumber, and shrimp, and of course lots of wasabi and the ginger pickled thingy. These are tempura shrimp. I think I'd actually ordered them for the first round, and she kind of forgot, but it's fine. They've come now. I asked them again. Tempura shrimp, and then that's calamari, and that's coconut rice, and of course the hot sauce. So this is the next round. I'm going to keep eating. Now we also have the bok choy, garlic bok choy, salmon teriyaki, and that is a coconut rice. My mother would hate this rice because she will only eat basmati, And but my father and I, we like the rice of these places. It's it's short grained and it's kind of sticky. So I think this is supposed to be coconut rice. I am going to send a link to this to my parents. They don't know how to use a computer, but somebody will do it for them. And we used to come here a lot. I've also been here a lot with friends, with family. It's one of my favorite places. All you can eat, included in the, I'm not sure what the evening rate is. I think it's something like $30 or whatever. But I think I've eaten $30 worth of food already. Anyway, gonna keep eating. Next round tamarind shrimp, you know. And again, in Indian, you would call tamarind, I think it's imali, and it's considered to be very katta, sort of sour, bitter. And then this is basil fried rice with shrimp, and this is green curry shrimp, and this is thick curry, kind of red curry shrimp. And occasionally, during lockdown here in Toronto, I would go to the Spoon and Fork in Oakville because Halton was not in lockdown. And I kind of fed it chicken, fed the Werewolf chicken as well. I eat chicken occasionally, but not often. And when I come to these places, I usually do eat chicken. However, today I am refraining because I am planning on sending this the link to this podcast to two of my cat rescuer friends when in another province, when in town, and they're both foodies and they're both vegetarians. I think they're both slightly better vegetarians than I am because they don't eat chicken at all, and I do eat chicken occasionally. So, no chicken for the Werewolf today, but lots of seafood and veggies. Okay, back to munching. And one of my principles in these places is never to order the same, during the, one meal, never to order the same item twice. However, today I have broken that principle because the salmon teriyaki was so good. I ordered another one. I think this is just going to be about it, but let me finish this and then we'll see if we can do another sushi, I'll come back to you on that one. Okay, back to eating. Now this is the tamarind shrimp, and this thing here, this is your actual tamarind, there. And it's, there it is. It's very, if you haven't had it, it's very, as I said, in Indian the word is, in Urdu or Hindi the word is katta. In English, I suppose it's bitter, sour, bitter. And these are the sort of pods in there. You kind of chew on the seeds in there. Very tasty, actually. Okay? I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything after this, but let's see. I'm going to work on this, I don't think there's a time limit here these days. There used to be. When it was outside and there was limited space in the patio, they used to say 45 minutes or an hour or something like that, but I think now I can take as long as they want. Okay, we'll report back at least one more time and then go home to feed the kids. The thing about these places, if you're not familiar with them, the all-you-can-eat, usually Asian places, the thing about these places is they're different from buffets, because in buffets you can take as much as you want and leave it. If you don't eat it, that's fine. I think right now all the buffets are closed down anyway because of COVID. But with these places, the rule generally is if you can't finish a dish, so let's say the green curry shrimp, and I can't eat it, and I just leave it half eaten, like that, they will charge you whatever the menu price is, $10.95 or whatever for a green curry shrimp if you order it off the menu. They will charge you any dish you don't eat. So, I've never actually left food. I've always finished. Well, there was one time. I don't think I want to talk about it. I'm kind of choking a little bit, but I think I'll survive. Okay, I gotta keep eating. I'll drink some cola. Choking has subsided. I was going to say that, my friends know that I really I don't like any sports whatsoever. Once when I was teaching, this was back in 2002 or something, I was teaching and I came into the class and it was the Olympics on at that time, and the students were sitting talking about some Canadian gold, whatever, and somebody goes, "Sir, did you follow this?" And I said, "I don't follow any sports." And she was kind of going, "Not even the Olympics?" And I go, "No! Olympics and sports. I really don't like any form of sport. But, I think that there should be an Olympic sport for eating. If they had eating Olympics, I would certainly watch them and maybe participate." Final stretch now. The serving bowls are all empty. So now there's just whatever is left on my plate. I can do it final stretch, you know. Now the werewolf is going, more sushi, more sushi. You got to remember, the werewolf, what I call the werewolf, is Freud's id. The id does not differentiate. It's undifferentiated. It is what he called primary process thinking. It's not aware of reality. And the werewolf doesn't really care if I'm going to be throwing up in the parking lot. I personally would rather not throw up in the parking lot. So I'm just going to finish this, you know. And if I finish this and I don't have to pay any extra, I think I can do it with a lot of food. But I am not doing that extra sushi roll that the werewolf wants, because if I do that extra sushi, I will be throwing up on the car, on the Kiddie Cooper outside. Okay, gotta finish this. Everything is great. Thank you very much. That's it. Fini, you know. All that's left is tail ends of a couple of shrimps, some mint leaves, you know, a couple of pieces of onion and sauce, which I think you're allowed to leave. I am quite full. I am quite satiated here, you know. Werewolf is still going, one more sushi, one more sushi. I'm like going, I don't want to throw up. No more. I'm going to pay and go home to the babies and Agitha and feed the twins and Agitha. Twins have become very finicky eaters. I have to go around finding the best, most interesting gourmet foods. I think we've got Tiki Cat, shrimp and crab and, you know, salmon dinners for them today, cans. So, gotta go home, feed the kids, and then I'm going to try to post this. I'm thinking I'm only going to send this, I'm going to post it openly, but I'm only going to send the link to certain people, you know. So my 2 cat rescuer friends who are big foodies, maybe my chef friend, my parents, because, you know, I used to come here with them quite often, and my relatives here, the ones who gave me all the birthday presents, because I've come here with them several times for birthdays and occasions, you know. So I will send it to those people, you know, and that's about it. Maybe 1 or 2 others, you know. But I'm not going to send it to, you know, sort of everyone I know, like I do with the other ones. Okay, a Nutty Professor saying bye for now. Turns out that the werewolf isn't quite done after all, because I forgot the ice cream is included. I wanted green tea ice cream, but that's not included here in the all-you-can-eat menu. And she said you could have chocolate or vanilla or the swirl combination. So I'm like going, I think I can manage an ice cream without throwing up. So let's see. You know, we're really pushing the boundaries here. So I'm going to eat slowly and then pay and then make it out to the car and not throw up. That's the goal. Okay, I'll let you know at the car. I'm going to leave this in for now, and I'm going to let you know at the car whether I'm going to be throwing up or not. It's really good. And before I go, I'll just give you a quick, this is the one on Kipling. Kipling in Queensway. We often used to go to the ones in Oakville, because there's one in Oakville where you get not only Thai food, but you also get Italian food, you know. But this is the closest one to where I live, and they do have a patio, not open today, but when during lockdown, when you couldn't eat in, I did come to the patio here a couple of times. Okay, I'm going to finish the ice cream, head out to the car, and try not to throw up. For all that, the damage is $40, including the Pepsi and tax. So on top of that, only the tip. But I have eaten, I think, at least twice that amount. You know, I don't know how they make money with people like me out there eating. You know. So anyway, I gotta pay this. Head out to the car. Still going to try not to throw up. Okay, I'm outside. Came to $48 and something with tax and tip. And there is the Mini Cooper. That is Brands Gone Wild, where I get a lot of track pants and pajamas and socks. And this is the outside of Spoon and Fork. Now, from here to there, I don't think I'm going to throw up. I think I've done this, you know. But once I came with my former colleague and her husband, this was some years ago, and we came to this particular one, and I did throw up in the parking lot, just about there. So, but that was a long time ago. Today, I made it. We're back at the Mini Cooper, and I'm going to drive home, and I'm going to feed the twins and the social distancing queen have special salmon and, crab, and I think sardines, all kinds of, we got a exotic tiki cat food for them tonight, you know. Okay, bye for now. This is really it. That's it for this podcast. Bye for now. You can kind of see my reflection in there. The Nutty Professor, I'm waving. Bye for now.